What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Tackle Tip Thursday. All right, today we got something signed up for you. It's going to be a little bit slower pace, right? So when I fish a lot of this stuff, it's not going to be the chucking and winding spinner baits. It's not going to be the in the stuff swim jigs. All right, today we're slowing it down. All right, now's the time to pick up your curly tail worms, speed worms maybe, your craws to flip and pitch, and guys, your lizards. All right. Today, we're going to show you how I rig up some lizards, some craws. Guys, look at this color. All right, that color is absolutely killer. All right, I don't know if you can tell or not. That has a little bit of blue flake in it. All right, the blue is just magical. All right, and guys, this is the time I am picking up that speed, that cut tail, that shooter worm. All right, guys, I've liked this a lot. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I like this a lot. All right, Bass Mooch, y'all did a number on this one. Just recently, I was down in Florida. Guys, it was toss it out in the pads, in the bank, shallows, docks, right, guys? And it was instant. Every time, instant, all right? And guys, they have a special juice, a special scent, right? It's called the Mooch Juice. Guys, let me tell you what, these are baits you don't want to leave open in your car, all right? These are baits you don't want to leave open in your boat, or you're going to have fish jumping in there trying to get them, all right? This stuff, it's strong, very garlicky. Guys, I like it. It works. So today we're going to show you how to rig up. I'm going to rig up a Senko. Where I'm going next, the derby I have next, it's going to be one of those pressured in the wrong places lakes. All right, a lot of recreational anglers are going to be pressuring it, but you also have a lot bigger fish in this water. You have a lot of pike, even muskie. They tend to pressure the bass more than us anglers at this specific lake. So sometimes, depending on the weather, they can be a little temperamental, all right? So today, we're gonna rig up a Texas rig, guys. And the way I do it is I have a bobber stop, your favorite tungsten. I'm using a 3/16. And guys, an EWG hook, all right? 4/0, I think, maybe 4/0. But first things first, guys, this is where you're gonna use your favorite line, all right? Use your fluorocarbon, use your mono, use your braid, right? Whatever you got, use it, all right? I use braid. On this specific setup, I run 20-pound braid, all right? I want the thinness of the diameter. I want the strength of the braid, guys, but I really want to be able to flip in. This is a light flipping setup, a light pitching setup, all right? This is not me punching mats. This is me working isolated cover like one stump, like a dock, a shallow dock, all right? This is me flipping it right beside a boat, right, that's on dock. This is me seeing a tire in the shallow, flipping it in the shallow, okay? So this, I am not punching, I'm not working it in the stuff, all right? This is a simple, an everyday use Senko setup. That bobber stop tab was closed, no wonder. All right, guys, so if you've never used a bobber stop before, what you do is there's a little loop, right? Let's see if I can get it. There's a little loop in front of the bobber stop. You're just gonna thread your line through it, all right? What I do is I then pull the bobber stop, and it's gonna pull it down your line, and eventually you just pull the bobber stop clip away. Guys, and that is your bobber stop, all right? What I am using it is not for a bobber, all right? I'm gonna show you once I have everything rigged up, it'll make a lot more sense. Put your worm weight on. You can use tungsten, you can use lead, whatever you wanna do. Sensitivity, tungsten has a little bit more than lead. Does it really? I don't know. So it's one of those things that better safe than sorry. Just use it if you can. But also tie your favorite knot. And there you go, guys. That is your basic setup. And guys, I'm gonna show you real quick what the bobber stop does, all right? So, you got the hook here. Your bait is gonna be on the hook, right? And as you can tell, this lead or this tungsten or this weight is free falling until it hits that bobber stop. For some presentations, you do want free falling, all right? I get that. For this instance, we don't, all right? So what you're gonna do is just put your weight down and boom, pull your bobber stop to it, guys. And what I do is I just flex it a little bit. What that's gonna do is make your bait fall nose first, a little bit less naturally. So what I want this to do, I want to flip it in and I want it to go straight to the ground, all right? It's going to go straight down. It's going to fall like this, all right? And it's going to stand up just like that and then kind of fall or sway or whatever. When you don't have that nose hook on, it's gonna fall naturally, right? With the wave or with the current or with the weight of the plastic. So to rig it up, we're gonna go through the nose of the bait and out the bottom, like so. We're gonna push it up, rotate it around, right? And then guys, that is your basic rig, all right? I'm gonna show you how this works before I put it through the plastic, just so it's easier for those visual learners. All right, so this is how your bait is gonna be presented. Bass is gonna bite and it's gonna go straight in the roof of the mouth, all right? So when you put it through the bait, what I do, right, I mark right there where my finger is above the hook. That's where I want the hook point to go in. And just like that, guys. Oh. There we go. Just needed a little adjusting. And guys, I always point my hook back through the bait just because I want it to be text-posed. I don't want it to be completely open in case I do hit that occasional leaf in the water which if there is a leaf in the water, I will hit it. If you don't want to do that, you just pop it straight out of the bait like so. Pull your bait up to the hook and just like that. So again, for your visual learners, bass is gonna bite down right there, right? Gonna bite down, pull that down, pull this up in the roof of the mouth. That's how it should work 100% of the time. Will it? Probably not. Anyways, that has been your Tackle Tip Thursday. I will catch you guys later.